Hello, hello, welcome to another Casual Task gameplay. It's some NBA2k.
He about to tear the roof off.
Shit.
Fans live for games like this one.
We're in 2 matches now. Let's see how it goes. Where's Jokic? Didn't see Jokic, man. Jokic. Let's plug my phone in here.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle on their home court. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And along with a battle of the big men, grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Gordon outside. Porter a screen. There's the 3. Gordon can't hit. Pass to Hendricks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
It's on Nikola Jokic.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Utah shooting their first free throws here tonight. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
To the middle. Back to Robinson. Kessler a screen. Inside. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. And let's honor a terrific player who has worked hard to earn this award. The Western Conference Player of the Month.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. 4-point game, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Sexton passes to Markkanen. Robinson a screen on Porter. Markkanen from long range. Denver grabs the miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Denver shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, B.A. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud. L-O-U-D.
He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Porter with it. Picked up by Markkanen. Pass to Jokic. Over Kessler. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's Denver missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Porter looks it over. Gordon with it. They kick it out to Murray. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And now look at the teams who excelled at rebounding over the last month. The Jazz in second.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Utah leading by 3. Outside Sexton. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Jokic finds Murray. Outside for Porter. Launches a 3. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Porter.
Why would you do
watch
that?
Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. He said Nikola Jokic is so intelligent. He said we know the offense is going to run through him. So all we can do is mix up our looks defensively. And then at the other end of the floor, make him work on defense.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Try to wear him out a little bit. Guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Sinks that one from the post. Sexton's got his second basket.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Jokic with a screen on Sexton. Here's Brown. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. The Nuggets need to get one up. Murray from outside. Again, the miss by Murray. Utah leading by 4. Pass to Robinson. Jokic against Kessler. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Nuggets ball.
Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at the Jazz. Final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And, of course, the Nuggets. They're currently 5th in the conference.
When I look at Utah, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Wrong pass, though.
Jokic against Markkanen. Jokic passes to Porter. And they pick up 2.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Sexton up top. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Denver.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Porter gets the bucket. And it's all knotted up.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
That's tipped. Gordon with a steal.
Utah foul.
Filipowski, he's
Tired.
checking for Utah.
Sorry, the vibe is just not right.
Team foul. Checking in for the Jazz. Number 22.
Brown passes to Murray.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second.
Utah is shooting around 44%. Not bad. We've got Keontae George, Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski. Then there's Mo Wagner, and it's Robinson in at the 1. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Here's Winston. Oh, he tries a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Robinson on the wing, defended by Holmes. Markkanen from long range. Jokic grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume. Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Robinson can't hit. Nuggets trail by 3. Jones from outside. And he buries his first look. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. The crossover. And a big finish by Robinson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And here's Jokic. He's got 6. Clock at 6. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Holmes. Out left to the wing. Here's Winston. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Winston's got 7 points in the game. And it's Utah with the ball. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Wagner, the pass to George. Here's Markkanen. Puts up a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Wagner against Jokic. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about... Jamal Murray. He's been the guy making things happen for the Nuggets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back.
It's a bad quarter for me, man. It's a bad quarter for me.
You look at the numbers, they're getting to the line over and over. Love the determination.
We've seen it before. And right now, let's see. And that'll do it for...
There's another one.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Michael Malone. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Here's Robinson, and there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Down low. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Utah trailing here. Right side, Robinson. Pass to Markkanen. Murray against Robinson. To the inside. Hendricks banked it in off the glass. Hendricks has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Murray against Robinson. Porter
Oh my God.
Utah with the rebound. Hendricks has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Robinson. To the paint. And Hendricks gets it to go. And it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Murray against Robinson. Brown passes to Gordon. Murray for 3. Utah grabs the miss. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Robinson. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one. And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Porter. The putback. The rebound by Markkanen.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Hendricks, no good.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Murray from outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists now tonight.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, Che in their last time out against the Lakers was outstanding. He had 36 points and at the other end of the floor. He's a thief. What a game for him. And against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Murray with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Murray, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Murray against Robinson, down low. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. Robinson to 3.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Denver is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here. Oh!
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. Free throw good, Robinson. The Nuggets trail.
Come on.
Gordon on the wing. Markkanen against Porter. Pass to Brown. This one for 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Brown's got 5 points.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
And
Finally.
the shot counts. He's
Finally.
fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. It goes on Aaron Gordon. And the free throw, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Brown. Back to Gordon. Now here's Porter.
Whoa.
Inside. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
Robinson against Murray. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Porter. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Jokic passes to Gordon. Porter from outside. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Porter. Outside Murray. And here's Jokic outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Outside Robinson with the drive. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Robinson. And here's Kessler. Here's Hendricks, defended by Murray. 4 on the clock. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Hendricks has got 8 here in this quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
I knew he was going to go deep. Come on, man.
Murray looking around. The 3 is up. And there's Jokic on the assist by Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Kessler a screen. Robinson with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Markkanen sticks one from distance.
And how about the response by Markkanen? Made 3 on one end. He comes right back for his own team. Love it.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Outside Sexton. Outside Robinson. Back to Markkanen. Oh, look at the flush from Markkanen.
Well, this is where Markkanen's feel for the game. You can put him in pick and roll. He is going to find a way to score it.
Pass to Brown. Gordon with it. Tipped. Robinson with a steal. And they're running. He goes up. Oh, big finish.
Oh, did you see that?
And that one is stuffed right through.
Absolutely electric. Colin Sexton with a little flair.
Here's Brown. Outside Porter. Robinson with a steal. By himself. Yeah, big finish by Robinson.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. They get it again. Out to the right wing. Pass to Murray. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's Michael Malone here.
What is my
Timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust for the Jazz. Wagner's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Markkanen. And it's Keontae George in for Sexton. Porter, the pass to Murray. Outside, Williams. Back to Murray. Right side, Porter. Pass to Jones. 5 on the clock. Murray inside. Working on Robinson. Murray, shot is good.
And sometimes I think Murray performs better under pressure. The shot clock only motivates him.
Now George. That one is off. Jones with some nice D. Murray passes to Williams. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Wagner missing.
Oh.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Porter from outside. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Robinson with it. Checked by Murray. Robinson can't hit. Nuggets trail by 3. Porter from outside. Kept alive. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Second chance points are
Imagine
always
que
painful.
7-0
Have to
run
make
play.
the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Robinson passes to Filipowski, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
It's Williams, high post. Back to Porter for three. That one doesn't drop.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And a big finish by Robinson.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Okay, you're focusing.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the
Yeah,
line.
your vibes sound like it's gone.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. Free throw good, Wagner.
Well, what we know about Mo Wagner is that he has consistently grown over the course of his NBA career. This guy has versatility as a scorer. He has tremendous energy that he brings nightly, and he wants to get better.
Utah making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Holmes is checked in. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Filipowski. Robinson, great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones against Robinson. Down low. Pass to Holmes. Here's Williams. And he's off from 17. Up in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Filipowski out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Robinson in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Jokic, no good. Jazz leading by 8. Robinson into the lane. And the layup is good. Robinson's got 28 points for the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've
Double
got
team,
to
triple
continue
team.
to score, continue to build your lead.
Three-pointer O'Neal buries it from 3. O'Neal's
I'll
got
talk to
himself
you
going
soon.
here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Love you more.
Wagner in the high post. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's George. And Holmes with the block. Jokic with it. Wagner picks him up. Jones, the pass to Jokic. To the paint. Here's Dyson. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
George scanning the floor. To the middle. Outside Robinson. Wagner with a screen on Jones. Here's Robinson. Jokic grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Jones. Pass to Jokic. Tyson. Offline with a three.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And George with the jam.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great
Georgie. Let's go.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Robinson against Jones.
Later the Lundy.
Outside O'Neal. Takes the three. He drops it from range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Screen by Robinson. George, no good.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Inside. Here's Jokic. And rejected. And he gets it back. And it's good for 2. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Robinson against Jones. Robinson passes to George. Right side, Robinson. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Jones, the pass to O'Neal. Holmes, a screen on Brogdon. Now here's O'Neal, guarded by Brogdon. Pass to Holmes. Shoots over Filipowski. Rebounded by the Jazz. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the inside. Kicks it to George. And again, it's Utah.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart.
Collapse the defense and then pass the ball out. That's the best way to do it.
Now here's Jones.
Hey.
4th foul of the night.
Come on, man.
Smart, can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
A different look for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Wagner. Hendricks comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Colin Sexton in for George. Jamal Murray is checked in for Denver.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Sexton against Jones. Sexton, that's good.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. Doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Robinson against Murray. Top of the key. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got rebound number 11. Robinson passes to Filipowski. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 10-point Utah lead.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Outside Jones.
Oh.
Holmes finds Murray.
Oh.
Outside Jones. Robinson with a steal.
Yeah.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And the officials
Filipowski.
the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Hendricks is checked in for Utah. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on
Now
what Mike
try to
Malone
run
was
some
going over with
plays.
his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing with the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Robinson. Here's Hendricks. Fires from deep. And another miss by Utah. Oh, they get a hand on it. Robinson with a steal. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Kessler. And he's now got the double-double.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done, right at the cup.
Murray passes to Gordon. Jokic the screen. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Now Robinson, back to Kessler. Up and over Gordon, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 13. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. It'll be the 4th of 6 games for them away from home. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, let's see what you got on.
Sexton against Porter from the arc. And it's Sexton with the 3. Sexton's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range? Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. Murray with it.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Utah on D. Porter gets the bucket.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Crafty move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Pass to Porter. And it's out of bounds.
Come on,
Still
pass
Denver's
the ball. Yeah.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Murray from outside. They grab their own miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
They get it back. Robinson for 3. He can't hit that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gordon outside. Here's the 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 8 assists in the game. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Outside Robinson. Pass to Markkanen. Launches it. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
Murray finds Jokic. Here's Brown. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Robinson. 5 to shoot. Jokic muscles it down.
So dangerous at the pick and roll. Murray moving that ball, creating for others.
Jazz leading by 13. Outside Sexton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
3rd personal foul.
It's on Nikola Jokic.
You know, it's easy to say, but this is one guy you don't want to foul. Colin Sexton is an excellent free throw shooter.
Well, when you talk about the most underrated players in the league, Doris, Sexton has to be in the conversation.
Well, let's begin with the fact that he's an absolutely fearless scorer, a tough competitor, an improved facilitator. There's grit, determination. He's willing to get into you defensively. He is somebody that will
one more rebound. Get me the rebound, man.
Gordon outside. Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. Murray from outside. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Yes!
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And he makes it on the layup. Robinson's got 34.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Porter from outside. No good that time. Jazz leading by 19. Gordon with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's Jokic, high post. Outside Porter to the left wing.
Come on, keep shooting threes.
Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic, nabbing another steal.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Just incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Colin Sexton percolating right now. They just are letting him go absolutely off.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them.
We're going to challenge that.
We are challenging.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.
You're one of the only players to ever get a quadruple double. Can't be reaching like that, MP. You let these guys like the beam, and you're going to stand there and watch it. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Good. See? No, when I want to speed it up, nobody that work. When me don't want to speed it up, it'll work. Come on, man. Okay, you need this. Shit. The hell? Wow.
safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And checking out some numbers for Lauri Markkanen.
And guys, this effective
last
field goal
7 games
is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. They'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. And for the Kings, the post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Fox is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. Marching their way, Brent, toward the end of the season. What are members of the front offices doing right now?
Well, rosters are set, Kevin. I mean, this is what you got. You're not going to add anybody else. There's no added shooting. You're not going to get the tough rebounder guy. You've got to dig in and understand and define the roles for what these guys can do for your team moving forward. You could be leaning on your starters more and playing them heavy minutes because you're seizing the opportunity to get into a position to play playoff basketball.
Sexton's shot is good.
Well, that's in rhythm and right on target as Sexton has a very well-rounded offensive game and playing in control now.
Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Fox. Kessler with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage.
Yeah, thank you, Sexton.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Here's Fox. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Sabonis a screen on Robinson. With the step back. To the inside. Releases, and it's sent back by Kessler. One-on-one fast break. There's the lob to the hoop. The shot by Sexton, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Make them all.
Sexton game, it look like.
You want him taking that kind of shot.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Sensabaugh. After the basket by Utah. The wide open look here for Fox. That one's off. Still out of sync.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Hendricks. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
When you're a 7-footer like Markkanen, do you really have to jump to flush it? Just enough.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You look at the Jazz, very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course the Kings, 3 spots below.
And I think for the Jazz, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox, I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. Pass to Sensabaugh. Makes it off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Utah with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket. Stolen away. Pass to Murray. It's tipped. They get a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Looking at some numbers for Sabonis. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, putting up about 18 points per, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Pass to Kennard. Sabonis' screen on Sexton. Driving to the basket. Now Sabonis. 2 on the clock. Here's Sensabaugh. Great look, but off the mark.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific
I'm marking about
so
7
far.
or 8
Well, if there were
assists.
4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Murray. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's Sabonis. Kessler with the rebound. To the left side wing. Jazz passing it around. Here's Markkanen. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Jazz from deep. And the league is still buzzing, Greg, about MP. Registering a quadruple double.
One of the greatest all-around games in league history. MP is an incredible talent, and you know he'll put on another show here tonight.
And here is Murray following the 3 from Robinson. Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Markkanen. Utah leading by 13.
Go.
To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Murray. Kennard kicks to Fox. Murray outside. Stolen by Robinson. Pass to Markkanen. Fox with the steal. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against Denver delivered quite a performance. He had 34 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight.
The Jazz making a switch here. Filipowski's checked in.
Number 22, Kyle Filipowski.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Offside Fox. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
George is checked in for Walker Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Shots good by Sabonis.
This is how poised Sabonis is. Excellent at fighting off contact on the way up.
Now George. Pass to Sexton. Fires the 3. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Filipowski.
Good morning,
Nice
come on.
speed that time from George. And the Jazz lead by 18.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Fox. Here's Sabonis. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark in 2 for 4.
Sabonis is an elite rebounder, and that's definitely high up on the scouting report.
Inside. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession.
No. I was gone.
But you're doing what I'm
Come
doing.
on, man.
Scratching your head to that turn.
A different look for Utah.
Guys, watch
Wagner
my
comes
team
in for
play.
Sexton.
Let's see
And
if they
Malcolm
can keep a
Brogdon subbed
16-point
in for
lead. I'll
Robinson.
be right back.
The Kings trail by 16. Carter looking around. Shoots over Brogdon. Carter, that's good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Brogdon outside. Launches it. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Sacramento Kings. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
Well, you want to respond in kind, but that last game was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. Ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Merrill after the basket by Utah. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to George. Beyond the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they look like the better team.
And so here's Sacramento following the three-pointer by Utah. Here's Merrill. He's guarded by Brogdon. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Brogdon the pass to Hendricks. Up top, Wagner. Defended by Sabonis. Wagner kicks to George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Utah Jazz.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Metu. And Utah also making a switch. Markkanen's checked in. And George drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Fox. He had 35 points last game out. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Keontae George picks one up.
This is the challenge Fox poses for defenses. Sometimes you're just forced to foul him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
An 85% shooter there. and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Free throw good, Fox. De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple of years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
Now Merrill, after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. Porter passes to Merrill. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Merrill's got 11.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
George finds Wagner. Back to George. Pass to Markkanen. Lock at 6. The Jazz again can't hit it. And here are the Kings now. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Carter. Rebound, Utah. And this is a team making history with every single win. They're coming into this game with 30 consecutive victories. That's right, 30.
Well, I've been super fortunate to be on some teams that have had some great runs, and I know how hard this can be. You can be so talented, you can be so committed, but you also have to have a few things go your way. And right now, everything going their way.
And so it's the Utah Jazz enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been.
12-point lead. Come on, man.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go from that quarter.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Malcolm Brogdon out there with George. Then there's Filipowski. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Wagner in its center, walking down the middle.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Carter against Markkanen. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Carter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Fox against George. Brogdon a screen on Carter. Here's Markkanen. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And Markkanen really that time going strong.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Carter. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Carter's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Carter kid scored, man.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Porter pulls it in. The Kings trail by 10.
On him, here's Porter.
Outside, Fox.
Do something.
Pass to
better.
Carter inside. It's good. And there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Sacramento shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And the Kings making a change here. Einod's checked in. And a switcher also for Utah. Robinson's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Come on. And I made just 7 points.
Jazz leading by 7. Down low. Markkanen passes to Robinson. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Fox inside the line. Filipowski grabs the board. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Robinson, that's good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
The most skilled. Well, I can only score 1.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
That was my steal.
Carter against Robinson. Here's the teardrop. And with that, the Utah lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Carter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
It's not a secret that Markkanen can stroke it from long distance, and that ability, it's going to help open up the floor for his teammates.
On the wing, Porter. Carter outside. Here's Minot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Fox against Robinson. Going inside. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. Murray's checked in for the Kings. Luke Kennard comes in for Porter. Williams, he's checked in for Utah. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Stolen by Robinson. And Robinson with a clear path to the basket. The 3 from George. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. They get it again. Gobert. The kick out to Fox. And another shot. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Fox has got 7 points.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Robinson against Fox. Brogdon scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from 3-point range. The Kings trail by 10. And here is Fox. 7 points in the game. Stolen by Robinson. Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Fox. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. DA, thanks. Here's Gobert. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Come on.
We've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket.
Oh, no, my bad.
And stolen by Murray.
I don't get the back.
Kennard for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Kennard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Kings. Kennard against George. Brogdon with it. Robinson on the wing. Shoots over Fox. Gobert
Come on.
pulls it in.
That's some bullshit.
Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I mean, too early.
Kennard on the
No,
wing.
let me hold up.
Offline with his 3. Jazz leading by 7. Robinson passes to Filipowski. Now, here's George. He has 5. Here's Robinson. And it's Fox with the rebound. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. Carter drives in. D by Brogdon.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Shoot that. And it's off from three-point range. Sacramento's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Fox with plenty of space. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Fox has got 4 this quarter.
Such a versatile scorer. Fox is superb at understanding when to take the mid-range.
I got shooters,
So
but none of them
making substitutions here. Utah's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Robinson for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And when your wing, like Murray, is moving the ball effectively, it really helps your offense to flow.
Outside Robinson. Kessler setting the pick for Robinson. Misses and the dry spell continues.
What the hell?
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high. With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Murray. Back to Kennard. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Kings making a change here. Carter's checked in, and Utah also making a switch. Markkanen's checked in. Robinson passes to Kessler. With his first shot attempt, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Sacramento's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Outside, Sabonis. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
I want an ISO. I need an ISO.
Robinson against Carter. Robinson misses. Sacramento's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Murray finds Carter. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Sexton. The shot. Pass to Carter. Fires away from way outside. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his first rebound with that last one here tonight.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And the foul called on Shea. That is his first foul of the game. Robinson against Carter. Carter sets the pick for Kennard.
And there I go again.
Bangs home the trifecta. Sensabaugh has got 5.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Robinson passes to Markkanen. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 1. Here's Carter, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Let's take a look at the teams that have done a great job of converting turnovers into points since the All-Star break. The Jazz, number 1.
And since the break, we've seen them ambush their opponents with that attacking brand of defense. And boy, have they reaped the rewards offensively.
Lepowski, he's checked in for Walker Kessler.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and the 3 ball is good. Markkanen's got 12 now in this quarter.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Pass to Sabonis, fires the 3. Rebound, Utah. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season. winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
On the wing, Murray. Still scoreless. Here's Sensabaugh. He's guarded by Markkanen.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The Kings trailing, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Carter against Robinson. Carter outside. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Robinson against Carter. Robinson passes to Hendricks. The shot, no good. Nice D from Sabonis. The Kings trail by 3. Carter up top, guarded by Robinson. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 6 rebounds now in the game. With 1 on the clock, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
We had a 16-point
Jazz lead
and then
by
that's
3. Live from Golden One Center.
16-point lead.
2K Sports.
And they go back from clock.
And greetings from the 2K studios. Here at halftime, the Sacramento Kings in a tight game.
You talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation. That allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
You take a look at Sacramento. They've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. It's a 3-point game. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Kennard is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, in the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular, averaging about 26 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Sabonis' screen on Markkanen. Shots good by Sensabaugh.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Back to Kessler. Outside for Sexton. Kessler setting the pick for Sexton. Another shot. Kessler passes to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Fox. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Sacramento's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Jazz shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Bounce pass Robinson. Feeds away. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Robinson. Markkanen's got 18 points in the game. Kennard on the wing. Murray outside. Pass to Sensabaugh.
Come on.
For the lead. Murray, no good.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Robinson. He's got 13. Here's Hendricks. Sabonis grabs the board. Now Murray. Pass to Sensabaugh. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And they take the lead. He's got 11.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Picked by Markkanen. Robinson passes to Markkanen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers. Then on Friday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team. Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Fox kicks to Murray. Sexton against Kennard. Fox from outside, and the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Here's Sexton. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
In 2023, and Brett, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin. Fox just found a little bit of space there, and he burned the defense.
Robinson with it. Sabonis defending. Kessler passes to Robinson. Here's Hendricks. To the paint. Picks it out to Markkanen. Outside, Sexton. Three-pointer. And Lauri Markkanen with the three. Markkanen's got 6 points in the quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Fox passes to Sabonis. He can't get that one. Utah leading. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Here's a look at the stats for Robinson. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. First in scoring, and he's also ranked second in assists. Needless to say, an elite playmaker.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Sabonis sets the pick for Kennard. Oh, good on the three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Utah turns it over again. Now with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. You look at Robinson, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
And here are the Kings now, trailing by 2. Fox kicks to Murray. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 8, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage
No
for
steal.
the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Kessler setting the pick for Robinson. Pass to Kessler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Markkanen inside the line. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Sensabaugh. And Fox has it in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. Fox has got 17.
Move as slow as they can, okay?
In that first half, but the
That's what he
second
says.
half, different story.
Fox against Robinson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot.
Move as slow as they
It's gonna
can.
go on De'Aaron Fox. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown.
Now move as fast as they can.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim.
Watch
And the
there.
defense
Watch
yet
there.
To
Watch
make
there.
the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
I feel like another
2K
part of
doesn't
tonight's
know
game
when
has
to
been
miss it
the
out.
hustle.
Oh,
Hustle
no.
points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings have raised their standards, but they're not satisfied. Coach Mike Brown says good is the enemy of the great. We've got to win the day every single day. Be okay with honest communication, with stress that it takes to be just a little bit better, and with being uncomfortable if it helps us prepare for a deep playoff run. Kevin?
That's every team's goal. DA, thank you. And Sacramento has possession. It's a 1-point game. And it's sent back by Kessler. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Robinson kicks to Markkanen. Outside Robinson. Back to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. No one covering. And now a 4-point Utah lead.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Hendricks passes to Sexton. Puts it up from 12, and there's another one for the Jazz. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Three-pointer, Fox. Poke loose.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play.
I saw that steal. Didn't get that steal.
Finding more and more ways as De'Aaron Fox to score the basketball. That's
Substituting
Get
on
out
the
there.
court.
Make them work for it at least.
Here's Filipowski. Robinson a screen on Porter. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the first one drops.
We're down.
From the stripe.
I just realized we're down.
Kings leading now by 4. So on the floor for Utah. Robinson is out
What's
there with
that
Deontay George. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then there's Filipowski. And it's Brogdon in at the 3 spot. Here's Fox. And the layup is good. Fox has got 13 points in the second half.
It's pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Here's Robinson. Outside for George. Robinson down low. Guarded by Fox. Porter against Robinson. A pass to Fox. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Fox is double. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. 5 to shoot. Outside Carter. Rebounded by the Jazz. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Ah, boy.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 6-point lead. And Fox gets it to go.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Robinson down low. Guarded by Fox. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
2K, come on.
In the NBA, helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 22.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
Excellent D there from Williams. Jazz trail by 6. Robinson misses. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Sacramento leading by 6. Outside, Fox. This one for 3. Excellent D there from George.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Robinson kicks to George. Outside for Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Elbow shot is on the way. Sacramento grabs the miss. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Too early.
That free throw, no.
Very early because 2K just keep on change up the shooting format every time. Nothing can have a.
That's who's checked in for Porter.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Stolen by Robinson with the drive, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Gobert dishes to Carter. The kick out to Fox. 5 to shoot, and so Sacramento again turning it over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Murray subbed in for Metu. Markkanen, he's checked in for Utah. Utah trailing here. Kessler setting the pick for Robinson. Outside, Markkanen. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Sacramento's ball. Fox deciding where to go with it. Sabonis sets the pick for Kennard. Murray outside. Sacramento again missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Robinson up top. Kennard covering. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Come on!
The number of fouls he's drawn.
Hurt me, 2K, come on!
So even if he doesn't make a ball, it still had a positive effect.
Sacramento making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in.
They speed up my shot for no reason. No fucking reason to speed up my shot. But before this was going good.
13 points here in the second half alone.
Kennard has such good mechanics with the way he shoots it. And the moment that ball is in motion, it looks good.
Robinson goes in, and the dunk by Robinson.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Kessler, screen on Fox. Robinson passes to Hendricks. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And he's able to get it back.
And this young guy is a handful to deal with. Murray is so skilled at drawing foul.
First free throw is good. And so Murray nails both of them. Jazz trail by 4. Robinson drives in. Right side, Markkanen. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And there's the lay-in. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
I think opposing coaches have nightmares about De'Aaron Fox being out in transition. We got to see why right there.
What the fuck?
Robinson against Fox. Outside for Sexton.
Oh, Mucka!
There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Sabonis, the pass to Kennard. Sabonis sets the pick for Kennard. That falls. Nice speed that time from Sabonis. Kennard's got 15 points here in the second half. Kessler, screen on Fox. And here is Robinson. It's held in by the Kings.
2K.
Sabonis has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Pass to Kennard. The 3. And Sabonis with the 3. Sabonis has got the lead up to 9 now for Sacramento. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's not taking any chances.
I'm missing the wide fucking open shots. Can't make a free throw because 2K decides to say, I'm going to lose this game.
Jazz have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Robinson kicks to Markkanen.
Watch that. Watch it. Watch it. Now I'm going to the fucking ball.
Passes to Robinson. Missed inside. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And the foul called on Shea. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Kennard kicks to Fox. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Jazz trail by 9. Robinson up top, guarded by Fox. Robinson misses.
2K split up the whole of my shot them.
Reasonably well, 45%. Stolen by Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Utah has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kessler. Back to Robinson. Here's Kessler. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
I went to the gym, and then all of a sudden I'm so as shit.
Now on the night.
That's an excellent play call to free him up.
He swipes the ball away again.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. Fighters from 14. Fox, no good. Jazz trail by 3. Robinson down low. Started by Fox. Up and in on the layup.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
That's the first, and will put them up by 2.
Even Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it. And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Robinson down low. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The patience of Sabonis is really one of his better weapons. He takes time to throw a number of moves at you.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
Robinson with it. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Fox with it. Robinson picks him up.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up for the team, showing he's capable in these moments.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Larkin in a screen on Fox. Here's Robinson.
I figured. Why not?
It drops.
Why not? Why not? Why not get the block? Why not?
Not shying away from the challenge so far.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And an intentional foul right there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. And the Jazz call time here. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just getting themselves.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. So the Kings win it. Some good moments throughout this one.
can get that one back next time.
Some nights, the shots don't fall.